Welcome back, everyone, to Wise Men Company. Ben here again, and today we're going to take a look at the HRT rack plate carrier. Over the last couple of years, I've become kind of a plate carrier snob. After running the tactical games, I've found out what works and what doesn't work for that particular type of event. The H-Rack offers a lot of modularity, it can cover a lot of roles, and I think it'll be great for some of you first responders out there, military, law enforcement types, because it can do so many things. So we're not just going to cover the plate carrier today. We have some add-ons as well. We have some placards, and we have a back panel. Before we get into the details of those, let's just cover the plate carrier itself first. Okay, the rack is made out of 500D Cordura. Yeah, you could get 1000D Cordura. That's available. Some plate carriers are made out of that. It's pretty abrasive. It adds a little bit more weight. 500D seems to be the standard across the board for load-bearing nylon equipment, for lack of a better term. 500D seems to suit my needs and what I put plate carriers through perfectly fine. Again, this one's 500D, and it's in Ranger Green. They come in a number of other colors and patterns, multicam black, coyote, pretty much all your standard tactical colors. They have them on HRT's website. So if you don't like Ranger Green, good news, there's a bunch of other choices as well. Okay, in the beginning I said this is a really modular plate carrier, and there's a lot of adjustability in it as well. It can cover a lot of different roles. It took me a little while to get this thing tailor-fitted to my body type, just because there is a lot of adjustability in it. That's good news for you guys out there that, you know, maybe fluctuate weight a lot. Maybe you're a really big dude. Maybe you're constantly switching layers underneath your clothing from winter to summer. That changes how stuff fits. So this rack plate carrier has a lot of adjustability into it, so you can get that a really, really good fit. But it takes a little work, it takes a little time. Just, you know, once you get it set though, it's gonna work good for you. You just gotta, again, adjust it a little bit. The modularity portion, we'll get into, again, the placards and the back panels in a little bit. But before we do, I'll just tell you that you can outfit these plate carriers with a wide variety of accessories to fit your needs. We'll get into it a little bit more in a second and what I chose to put on this, but just know that you can clip in placards to the front, zip on back panels on the back. You can run shoulder pads, no shoulder pads. The inside has the ability to run padding or, you know, breathable strips on the inside, so it can set off your body a little bit more. Of course, there's Molly on it. There's Velcro on it. If you want to attach something to this thing, you can do it pretty much. All right, let's talk about plate bags, because this is where I'm a little picky. These are a 10 by 13 inch plate bag. Most of your plates are going to be 10 by 12 or 10 by 12 and a half. I have a set of bow tack plates in here. They're 10 by 12, and they move around a little bit in the plate bag. It's not a really good fit, and that bugs me a little bit because I can feel those plates moving around when I'm running, moving, climbing, that sort of thing. I want those plates to be really, really tight in there, and I can tell there's a little bit of room in the plate bags. If you're running bigger plates, it's not gonna be a problem, but I don't run bigger plates. I run 10 by 12s, and the plate bag itself is 10 by 13. So a little bit of room in there. I can feel it. Some of you won't care, but when I'm running around, I can feel these plates kind of shifting inside the bag. On the outside, we have their standard cummerbund. This is a buckle with a 1.5 inch strap, it looks like, or 1.75 inch strap. And there's a lot of adjustability, it's rigid. I hate these cummerbunds. These are terrible. If I were you and I was gonna get the rack plate carrier, I'd spend the extra money, it's about 50, 55 bucks, and get the elastic cummerbund, the Molly one. It's going to hold this tighter to your body, this plate carrier tighter to your body, and you can actually use it. So you can run a pouch off it if you need to. It's not wasted space. These cummerbunds, when you're climbing over walls, climbing through tunnels, it just allows this plate carrier to move too much on your body. I really, really like the elastic cummerbunds, and again, HRT makes a good one. I would spend the extra money and upgrade you pay the money and get that cummerbund if you're going to get this plate carrier. I just think you'll be happier in the long run. Again, the two reasons: you can add stuff to it if you want to, and it's more surface area on your body. It's going to hold tighter to your body. It feels better, less hot spots. Spend the extra money. All right, let's get into the accessories on this plate carrier. And this is what I really, really like. The accessories that HRT came out with, I think, really well thought out, well made. Let's start with the front with this placard. This is their Maximus placard, and it has a lot going on. Most of your placards are going to be able to hold 3 AR-15 mags. This one does the same, and it comes with the shingle the elastic shingle that will hold them in place inside the placard. Additionally, though, you're going to get 2 general purpose pouches on the front. This is my favorite part. These pouches, the zippers are great. They open up nice and wide, but they don't flop the whole way open. They have elastic in the inside, so you can run, a roll of gauze, or you can run a smoke, or you can run whatever you want inside these general purpose pouches. Inside this one, I kept medical, so I just had a Lunar Concepts Swift pack and a tourniquet. In the other one, I kept, while I was filming, I would keep some camera equipment, spare batteries, that sort of thing. And it held everything really, really well. Easy to get to on the front of your body. I really like these general purpose pouches they put on the front. Great idea. A little bit of Velcro on the front if you want to stick patches or anything like that to the front of the placard. On the side of this Maximus placard, we have pistol pouches. In these pouches, we have a little bit of Kydex that gives some retention to those pistol mags. Nothing fell out while I was running around. Retention was solid. If you didn't want to put pistol mags in there, you could run a multi-tool, maybe a flashlight if you had the appropriate diameter tube for that flashlight. Didn't try a flashlight, but multi-tools work perfectly fine. I ran pistol mags in there the majority of the time, and easy to reload from, easy to get to, and again, the retention was solid. As you can see, this just detaches from the front of the carrier. If you didn't want to do a Maximus placard, they make a number of other loadouts as well, and they clip in the same way. They have Velcro on the back, so it sticks to the plate carrier. It's not flopping around on you, and these clips hold it in to the plate carrier. So if you didn't want to do this, if you didn't want to do the Maximus, there's other options on the website. I encourage you to check them out. If I had to say one negative about this placard, it would be the AR-15 mag pouch right here. Mags, the 3 mags that you stick in here are a really tight fit if we're going from left to right or right to left. So side by side, it's a tight fit. But front to back, there's a lot of excess room. This is a big, big slot. Much wider than an AR-15 mag. So there's a good bit of play from front to back. Again, I'm just being nitpicky. The 3 mags do fit in here, but it's really, really tight when we're talking about getting all 3 mags in there. So again, a well thought out design, well built. I really like this placard. I'd love to run this just on a chest rig. I think this is one of my favorite placards that I've come across. Really, it is. I can't say enough good things about it. All right, let's get to the back of the carrier, and this is the back panel. I've never used anything like this before. It's basically a big backpack, and it zips on to the front or to the back of the carrier. So it's not going anywhere. Nice big YKK zippers on the back here. You can zip it off really easily. Velcro's in as well, so it's not flopping around. I think that's a genius idea. There's 4 zippers, easy on, easy off. This general purpose pouch on the back here, this opens up really nice and wide. You can fit a ton of stuff in here. You could fit a bump helmet in here, but it would have to be a stripped down bump helmet. I tried to put my helmet in here with some attachments onto it, and it just didn't fit. But if you took everything off, it would fit inside this bag. There are some retention straps on the inside of the bag, so you can lash things down on the inside. And then they have compression straps on the outside, so you can make this really tight and compact, or if you need more room, you can obviously open up those compression straps a little bit. And again, go on HRT's website. If you didn't want something like this, they have a few other options as well. And you can, trust me, you'll be able to find something that's going to fit your needs. The plate carrier itself, going to be around $200 depending on what pattern you choose, size, that sort of thing. The placard on the front, around $100 for that Maximus placard. The medium-sized backpack on the back, you're looking right around $90. And again, if I were you, I would highly encourage you to get the elastic cummerbund, $50 more there. I think that's really going to be worth your while, again, to get that elastic cummerbund. So, price point, I think that's very reasonable for some of the other nylon gear you're seeing on the market. As far as plate carriers go, chest rigs, that sort of thing, that's a reasonable price point. So, again, the best part about this is you can pick and choose. If you want to add something or don't want to buy something, you can obviously do that. You don't have to buy this whole setup as you see it. You can save some money if you didn't want a back panel or you didn't need a front placard. Those buckles on the front will run any other of the placards that you can find online. Maybe you have one already, so you can integrate what you have already into the front of this rack, this plate carrier. Really up to you. Modularity is what's really nice about these plate carriers, because you can run exactly what you want for the needs you have. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate all that support. Leave me a comment down below. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on this plate carrier. As always, I want to talk with you guys. That's what this channel is all about. We appreciate every subscriber on this channel. Thank you. If you want to support us directly, go over to wisemancompany.com. A lot of cool gear over there for you guys to pick up. My name is Ben Brown. We'll see you on the next video.